Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended. As I get attacked by a bird. Okay, jalapeno. Yeah. Stupid seagull. Alright. So if you missed the last stream, basically we packed up absolutely everything from the last base, which was down by Stonehenge, and moved up here. We've got everything kind of situated. I did a lot more building, as you'll see. I ended up getting, I don't know if I got those on stream, but I ended up getting these Ascended leggings and these Journeyman fur boots. So I've almost got a fully upgraded set of fur, which is going to really help when we go up into the snow. Also, I did a lot of building off camera because I didn't want to bore you guys like I did last stream. So, jalapeno, I'm gonna get him up to like 2500 stamina. This is the main thing I ended up building, what I call the aviary. Basically, I've got all my breeding agents in here, and they're just going to town. And it just allows them to be off the ground, protected, you know. Overraptor is got his buff on, is allowing them to kind of just breed without consequence. And as you can see, I came back and I got a level. Wait a minute. No, I was level 68. What the hell's happening? Okay, never mind. We're halfway to level 69. I thought I was actually there already. I was gonna hatch up a thing, Terrazina. Okay. Anyway, might as well show you the other thing that I built, which was this little staircase down here. I did touch on this briefly in the stream, how I wanted to do this, but I wasn't sure quite how I was going to do it. It's not the best looking build, I'll be honest. I might end up adding some more pillars just down the side so it looks a bit better, but it essentially just acts as a dock. You know, looking out to the ocean, I've got all the turtles here, I've got a trough under there that they're feeding off currently. In fact, I need to move these guys. Goop's fine. Oh, also, Goop's got that Ascended saddle we got a couple episodes back. What I need to do is move the breeders over here, because they're not actually in range of the trough. No, I don't plan on really breeding these guys a lot, just because, you know, I've got Goop. I just want these guys in case anything happens to Goop and I need to, you know, get another. That's all. They're fine. Might as well collect the algae, even though I've got hundreds of it now. And that's the beauty about turtles. You get to a point where you just don't need to pick up the algae anymore. And there is another thing that I did at the very end, right before I jumped off, and I'll show you just before I take off here. Chuck that in there. Right, so I am going Quetzal hunting, meaning I'm gonna need a couple cryopods. And I'm gonna probably need actual bullets. I know I've got a level 90 Quetzal that I want to tame, but in case he's not there, put that in my inventory too. I'll gear this up. I've been meaning to do that for a little bit. 200 logs is more than enough. Okay. Now, how many? Need to learn it. I don't know if spike walls are gonna like save it when it drops out the air. I think I am better off getting and then just enough walls to surround those. That should be it for the main, or for the most part. Yep. I'll keep those on me since there's a crafting. Okay, bullets. Any Quetzal bait. Yeah. I've been passively leveling up Quetzal bait too. Just cause he's got 3 levels. He now has over 1,000 stamina, which is absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, come here. Sweet. Got everything. Let us go. And actually, right before we do that, I'll show you what I was talking about earlier. Hopefully it's actually an effect, and it does look like it is. Scratch that. Are they even still here? I think they despawned. Oh my god. Okay, so I had 3 beavers over here, and this cold snap just reminded me of something too. Because we are going to the cold area. Alright, well, I try to make it so the beavers would actually, make beaver dams over in those little, on that little lake. Pond. But it seems they despawned and respawned over it in Hidden Valley. Which is okay. I'm actually curious. What has more cold resist? So that's got 66. How much do the bunny slippers have? 95. Okay. So we want to be rough with those. Yeah, I know we look absolutely ridiculous, but we're going to be warm. Even in a cold snap. over on the snow we are going to be warm. So we should have like 621 cold resist, which is great. And then if it gets hot, I've got my my cloth that should be okay. Oh, that's a purple drop with a ring. What's rolling around down here making all that noise? Giga chicken. Forgot the Giga chicken's here. He's not hungry. You can go because you are going to aggro to me as soon as I walk up to you. Huh. Oh, that's interesting. And shotgun shells, huh? I might end up dropping that obsidian. I don't know if I need it. In fact, it's making me really slow. Could go check out Giga Mountain, but I don't think I'm gonna bother. In fact, we need to go straight west of the volcano. If you see kind of where the west of the volcano where the green meets the snow, that's about where we're going. Should be a level 90 Quetzal just chilling over there. And I know it's not too high level, but I will take a 95 Quetzal over just about everything else that I've seen so far, which has been level 10, 15, 50. Like a 925 will have a few thousand stamina and, if we're lucky, a few thousand weight, which is really all I'm looking for. Titanosaur. Well, that was majestic. Oh, mammoths even? We got flying mammoths now? It's actually warming up, I was gonna say. Notice how we're not cold. Absolutely amazing. Maybe the Titanosaur. Yeah. Loud bastard. Since we're over this way, we may as well stop at the volcano. Let's drop in these trees. Mammoth and woolly rhinos. Level you. 50. And you get your level 50. 30. 50. 45 close. 50. 20. I'm in there. Okay. Coffee's good. Oh man. Let's get up to the volcano and see if... Wow. See if there's a Carcadon or a Giga. If there's a high level Giga, I'm gonna say it. I mean, I've got the Biotoxin, I've got the tranq darts. I would prefer to have an upgraded long neck and shocking tranq darts, which is at like level 97. I believe Quetzal is around there as well. $96. Oh, they're both the same level. Shocking tranq charts and Quetzal. Wow, that solves that problem, doesn't it? As soon as we hit level 96, we going for it. And volumetric fog off because that shit is annoying. I do not hear a Giga just yet. Oh, but oh. Oh, okay. Well. This is 1, 2, and 3. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I'm okay if you want to burn yourself. Fully okay with it. How does this keep happening? I do not understand how this keeps happening to me. These spawns are cursed. I mean, easy taming Gigapin, but... that's insane. Alright. None of these guys are high level, so I'm gonna get rid of them. Unless this one wants to get rid of himself. Funny that I'm standing over the most powerful creature in the game. But hi! Eat this thing, get the other's attention. You coming? I mean, getting a female Giga wouldn't be the worst idea, because those eggs are phenomenal. Boop. Gotta be really careful, because if the thing bites me off, my health is gonna drop. Hi, Carcadon. I haven't seen a Carcadon in a while. In fact, my armor choice is not helping me out here. I'll just do that. For now. You know, in a volcano. You gonna chase me? Or I need to pluck you with an arrow before you do that. I mean, I'm fine with plucking you with an arrow. Is it dropping before it's gonna reach it? Yeah, I'll shoot it up then. I was gonna say, how far away is that Giga? 161 body shot though. That's gnarly. Yeah, if we just stand right here. He just hits the point where he just burns himself. Thank you, Poppy. Come on. Carcadon's activated. Oh! Hello. I was actually questioning whether you could pop out of that or not. Both of you were just about nearly dead. Man, if I could get the final hit on a Giga, that'd be amazing. But it'll probably give me 3 levels on its own. Are you gonna give me the opportunity to do that? I'm not letting you fight me either. Oh, rip. Yeah, rip. What? How are you not taking damage? Hey! That wasn't meant to tame you up, you know. You got dragged the whole sword anyway. You gotta question if this thing has sensory input at all. Sucks the Giga died over the lava too. It means I won't be able to get the heart from it. There's a bag in the bloody lava. Can at least get the first one though. Thank you. And there's. Imagine. Yeah, I can't see the bag. Ah well. I'll take 3 gigahertz, that's not bad at all. I'm actually gonna hold that because there's a good chance I clear the inventory. Alright. Now that little thing's taken care of, that was a good way to start the morning, isn't it? 2 gigas and a carchin, or carcadon. And a green drop. Sure. Whoa. A Paki Rhino saddle. It's essentially pointless. And an Anki saddle. Huh. Uh-huh. Wonder if Mr. Alpha Rex is still down here. He's been down here for a while if he has. Gotta despawn though. Hello, Mr. Alpha Rex. Doubt anything's killed him. Or aggroed him. But he was AFK just about here on the ledge. Cold? I don't think so. And yeah, that building stuff's slowing me down a ton. As well as the cells, I would imagine. Jalapeno's inventory anyway. Alright, where are we? I remember the Quetzal being just around here somewhere. I wouldn't be surprised if he's moved. Last time I saw him, he was right about here. Right over at the triple waterfall. But that doesn't appear to still be the case. Okay, let's go further this way. And this area right here is phenomenal. There is because there's the triple waterfall obviously, there's I think I've showed this off before. It's either right here, yeah it's right here. Oh no. Whoa, there's a little water cave. Interesting. I didn't actually know that was there. And then down here, I believe anyway, there's a Rex. No. There's a different little cave area. It's severely hidden because I can't even find it anymore. I don't think this is it. Oh no, yeah, it is. Yeah, there's this little cave area that's absolutely, well, hidden, but it's amazing for a little base. It'd be probably my #1 PvP spot if I were to ever play PvP. Alright, let's get back up in the air. Oh, you're moving fast. Seas bird. Never mind. False alarm. Sneeze didn't want to sneeze. Turned into a yawn. Ah. Yep, here he is. 95 Quetzal. Alright. Was it? Yeah, just where the snow met the grass. So I should have just gone over here before. And I'm actually cold here. Oh, it is -27 actually. And that's -28 Celsius. Yeah. To be fair, I have been in colder temperatures. Personally. I've been in -32 before. Okay, you are very, very low to the ground, and it's because it's nighttime and a cold snap. That's what's creating this extreme cold. My god, I could, like, pin you down with a chain bowler and ballista at this rate. Ballista turret is relatively simple. I could absolutely make those. But I'm not going to. It would make this a hell of a lot easier though. And we'll use the traditional way. Okay. Behavior. Actually. No, because you've got all that stuff on you. Ugh. Okay. Behavior, ignore group whistles. And put your ass on neutral. No. Passenger seats. Or the rear. No, passenger seat, board front seat. That way I can still, yep, sweet. You're not gonna fly, are you? I remember this problem. There we go. I'm actually freezing now, which is remarkable considering what I'm wearing. what I'm doing? I'm just whistling to attack and then whistling to stop, so he stops trying to attack it, because I don't actually want to hit him. Like that. No, stop it. No. Okay, stop. You dumb bird. Jesus. Now what's probably going to end up happening is I'm going to have to knock him out, trap him, and then let him wake up. Because my stupid Tapashara doesn't want to listen to commands at the moment. I literally just whistled you to stop. I'm gonna run out of darts at this rate. Oh my god. I want him to follow, but I don't want him to hit him. It seems I have to whistle 3 times just for him to get the memo. That's really irritating. Yeah, if you could actually go to the Quetzal, that'd be great. Hear those whistles? Those are stop whistles. And he's just not listening. Stop, you stupid fucking... Bruh! Oh, there's the alpha regs. I want him to fucking land. Oh my god. This Tapashara, bro. I don't even want to knock him out at this rate, because he's gonna bloody kill him. Actually, whistles just don't work. Oh, until he gets too far away, and then he's like, nah, alright. I'll stop now. I've wasted 50 damn darts on this thing. There we go. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought he was out. Like, I can't concentrate on aiming because I know he's gonna hit him. Fucking damn it! How did that not hit? You stuck? At this rate, I'm gonna have to craft tranq darts. And I didn't even think about my thing breaking because I didn't think it would take 50 damn darts to get this thing out. What are you doing? Now stop. No. Knockout. Please, knockout. Sorry, I'm gonna have to get the chain ball. I don't want you over this way. At this rate, you're gonna knock out over the water and you're gonna die. God forbid you go to that fucking mountain. Okay, whistling passive seems to do the trick. Who said taking this thing out was going to be easy? Totally not me. Jesus. Where are we even going, Quetzal? Quetzal's nearly dead. On account of this idiot probably hitting him 100 times. Can you knock out already? I want to get another long neck. Oh my god. Just infinite torpor. You would change directions. Go towards the volcano. I'm actually curious what I'm going to run out of first. Durability or my bloody tranks? Because how are you not out yet? I had to have at least hit you with like 40 or so of these darts. Dude, how are you flying faster now? How did that not hit? How did that not hit? What the hell? Or that? And now you're flying into the redwoods. Right. I don't want to knock this thing out anymore. with this Quetzal. Bruh. I've actually gone through 100 darts and this thing hasn't knocked out. What the fuck? Land. Please. Land. I actually don't get why that Quetzal didn't knock out. They increased Quetzal's torpor by like 100? It makes absolutely zero sense to me. I know I missed a bunch, but that does not explain the fact that I shot 100 darts. I know I hit the majority of them. I was nailing them for a minute. I actually don't understand. The fact that that Quetzal flew from over here up to the end of the river, back towards the volcano, and then back into the redwoods before it hasn't knocked out. Before I ran out of darts is absurd. Oh my god, and there's 2 alpha raptors there, are you kidding me? Where's the Argent? I think he's just here. I thought I parked him right here. Please let me regain my stamina. Where did I put him? Well, I feel completely defeated. How does one Quetzal soak up that much torpor? In fact, let me just look it up. See if we can get a rough estimate. That wasn't helpful at all. It's saying in the event that you actually like get it to the ground. Which, if it's a Quetzal, you're not getting it to the ground. That's just common sense. I should have just gotten a chain bowler. And now it's above the redwoods, and there's no chance of me knocking it out safely. Well. And it's going to drain all that torpor too. I'm going to have to find another. And that's the highest level Quetzal I've seen in weeks. The long defeated fly back to base. He was trapped in the perfect spot for a minute too, up against the volcano. If I could have just got my Tapejara to just calm the hell down and stop hitting him and stand in one spot, I could have nailed him, but... yeah. Oh well. Repair the long neck, bring another couple hundred tranq darts. We'll go see if we can't kind of find a way to knock this thing out. But I think I'm gonna do my way. Because, yeah. Quetzal kind of just annoyed me. Hit him so many times. I mean, he doesn't exactly hit for hard, but if he's gonna hit him 5 or 6 times, there's nothing I can do about it. It's gonna stack up. Any new beaver dams? Nah. There's no... thatch. Okay. Give me a drag. Oh, that's oil. Okay. Well, if I could keep those in you, just let them stay there until I needed them, but... Greenhouse is on the menu, and with the defeated Quetzal team, I might actually resort to that. I do need a dedicated thatch gatherer that's actually, you know, fast. So I probably will tame a Megalosaurus pretty soon. Nanda, what are you? Oh, 5 bushes. Berry bushes. Okay. Alright, drop off the rest of the stuff to that's in the jalapeno. And that. Chuck. That the smithy, that the smithy, that the smithy. And oh, that goes in there. That in there, that in there, that in there. Oil goes in there. In fact, I could probably turn this into gasoline, but we've got about 200, so don't think it's really necessary. A couple points into stem, wait. Quetzal bait. Stay in my inventory for the meantime, I guess. I also need to make grappling hook. Not 5. Not 15, so done. Cool. Obsidian. But I had obsidian on the bird. Did I drop it? That's not that I think I'm gonna be able to chain bowl it anyway. I should probably bring some biotoxin and mutton. Oh, and restock up on food. Okay, chuck all that on you so it reduces, well, increases the spoil timer. Don't need it. Alright, let's go sit out and see where this thing is. Again. my plan is to grappling hook onto jalapeno and do the same method as I did before, but obviously with jalapeno instead of Quetzal. And in the event I can't get it down with 200 darts, I'll take out Quetzal and switch to the tranq or crossbow and see if we can't get it out. Because I want to tame this 95 Quetzal. Although, I think it's only got around 2,000-3,000 health. The fact that it was bloody already kinda threw me off. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Whoops. Me? Just moving stuff under my desk. He was about there at the triangle. If I could somehow get him to fly into the volcano, that'd be great, but I think he's gonna stick around the redwoods now. Which really does suck. A lot of Argents around here. Hello, allies. Stop here, regain stam. Blue dropper. Right at the top of Jalapeno's head, that little triangle sticking out is where the Quetzal was. So we'll see where it is in regards to that. I think it's just before I read that. What's my heat rate? Oh, 300. 140. Golly. Really? I've got that good a... Well, not really. It's amplified by the fortitude. Sharp. Level 5. Okay. I imagine he's either flying low or he's like backed off into the redwoods. Just check that he's not out by pure luck. He's not. What was that? Ceratosaurus. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the green and I was like, what the hell? Yeah, there he is. And I really hesitated when this guy flew into the redwoods, and I was on the back of the Tapajara because bailers exist. And it seems you've fully recovered. I don't want to hit you with the Argent because it's gonna hurt. I'd rather your health wasn't at as low as humanly possible when I went to tame you. Let's see what way you're gonna fly. If I can get you to fly that way, that'd be perfect. Doesn't seem like that's gonna be the case though. Hey, I am all good for you flying that way. Because this area is pretty safe. You gonna move or do I have to target you to hit something? Is there anything flying currently? Oh, you're ignoring group whistles. Of course. Okay, please for the love of God, fly. Fly up, fly up, fly up, fly up, fly up, fly up. Stupid thing. Jesus. Alright. Where's this Quetzal? Oh, he's all over there now. Perfect. Granted, this can get really risky really quickly. I'd take this over the Tapajara. Now I know. Whistle passive. Now chase him. And he immediately flies into the redwoods. Dude, you flew all the way over here, and now you're flying all the way back into the redwoods. Seems you don't want to be there either, so why are you going there? Why is that your first... Your first thought is to fly into the redwoods? This Quetzal at all. I want you to fly up. I don't want you to fly through the redwoods. I'm gonna get both of us killed. Seems like the outskirts of the place. This is what the last Quetzal did when I was actually hitting him. Hey, I whistled passive, you cunt. Seems that doesn't work 100% of the time. And that's a dart wasted. Bruh. To this exact spot every time. Oh, that was never gonna hit. Why is it this spot? And for some reason, you fly up, and then you turn around, and you fly back out this way. are you doing? And you're flying down. Like I miss the days when Quetzals flew up or straight. Notice I'm already 12 bloody darts down. I think I've hit this thing like 3 times. That's concerning. Where has he even gone? This fucker. Okay. And now he's flying up. Why is your first reaction to fly to this area every time you get hit? I'm sorry, stream, but this is going to be a really angry stream. Because... why? Why must you do everything the worst possible way? Like, now you're flying over here, I could chain bowler you. How was I supposed to know you'd fly into the heart of the redwoods? It sucks, because I hit him once, and by the time that torpor... well, by the time I get another shot in, that torpor's already run out. I can't predict where he's going to go, he's so sporadic. Wouldn't be surprised if he's got a trait that says, flies in random direction when you get hit. That's what it feels like. And I don't want to get too far down, because bloody filers. Wow. Alright. We're getting somewhere. He's now flying in a straight line. Oh, I spoke too soon. Passive. There we go, that's what I wanted to hear. Hello, Archaeopteryx. What are you doing? Oh. What? That's Quetzal. Fly in every sporadic direction that you can. I'm convinced that that's a trait that this guy has. Guy changed direction like 10 times. I miss the strength of these guys being that they just had infinite stamina in the air. So it was a case of how long you could stay up and how long it could stay up. Like, if you had to go down for stamina, it was just going to fly in a straight direction while you regained your stamina and you were never catching it. I miss those days. Nowadays, it's... Can you hit the damn thing? Because it's going to fly in every which direction. God, this guy can hold his liquor. Like, the amount of darts I've put into this guy. In the last... over an hour. Wow. No, it took a while to get here. An hour, 45 minutes or so. I'm just saying, fuck it. You know? Oh. And sure as hell, nope. Knockout already. Oh my god. Okay. Didn't know I was gonna shoot up at that exact moment. And now you're flying over the water? Are you kidding me, dude? Why? Yes, now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Now you actually want to stay in one bloody direction. I spoke too soon. I do not mind knocking out exactly where you are. But I know that's not going to happen. Because your dumbass is going to fly into the redwoods again! I can't with this bird. I'm not even talking about mine anymore. I pinged him again on his wing. Stop shooting me up randomly, man. Okay, never mind. I mean, this Quetzal has clearly never heard of One Direction. I'm just saying. Well, it's funny, because we're about in the center of the map. I remember something that Flinger once said. When you hit these guys, they fly to 50-50. And, I mean, it technically has. It'd be interesting to look up if Quetzals actually fly to 50-50 when they hit. It would explain why nearly every Quetzal has flown to this point. Oh, that's a headshot. That is not going to get hit. And back into the redwoods trees again. Tell me how these aren't hitting. Thank you. actually think they are coded to fly to 50-50. Because no matter where this guy goes, he always comes back to the same spot. What? Yeah, I can ping you even if you're in the redwoods, dude. For once, can that animation be him knocking out, please? I'm amazed that wasn't a headshot. I don't know why I thought that was gonna work. I don't know how that was a headshot, but alright. Please, for the love of God, just chase him. Oh, now he's turning around. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. What? These darts have some physics to them, I swear. Hard to predict when this guy's gonna turn and when he's just gonna fly straight. Can you just knock out already, please? I've almost put a combined, like 100 darts or so into him. At least. Don't know how that wasn't a hit. I genuinely don't understand how this thing isn't knocked out already. It's blowing my mind. Where are you going? You know what? Part of me doesn't even care if you knock out over the water anymore. I just want to see you drop. So I'm actually convinced that you can. Because this thing's torpor is insane. I'm convinced I haven't even seen him torpor run yet. Like, every time I've seen him bolt, it's just because he's been hit. How? How? And I already know what's going to happen. I'm going to use 2 longnecks on this guy, and he's not going to knock out. How is he? changing directions. I don't understand how this thing isn't knocked out. Legitimately. This piece of shit just can't be knocked out. Am I doing something wrong? Have these guys become a passive team recently or something? Fuck's sakes. Get out of the tree. If my long neck breaks again, I'm gonna scream. Because how many darts do I have to put into this cunt before he knocks out? Knock out already. Or drop dead. I will settle for that. Because it means I can finally look for another one and stop trying to tame you. Because I don't think it's possible. Legitimately don't think it's possible anymore. How many times are you going to do that flappy thing before you bloody pass out? You're kidding me, right? What's bothering me the most is the shots that I think I line up perfectly don't hit, and the shots that I just shoot randomly hit. And then there's that. Like, why are you flying down? Where are you going? For the love of God. The tranq darts just not do torpor anymore, like... I need answers. Do these things have a million torpor now? Is there a specific way you're supposed to be taming them? If the thing dies from tranq dart damage, not even arrow, I could understand arrow. Tranq dart damage before it knocks out. How? Bruh. Pick a damn direction. Oh my god, this guy's flying in a frickin' circle. Like, dude, just knock out already. I'm gonna look it up later and find out if these things are a passive tame. Guarantee, if I had knocked it to the ground and it was in a trap, it would be out already. Same amount of darts. Oh, of course you're gonna fly that way. I was like, is that an Argent flying this high? What the hell? Game. I figured when the cursor was red it means, you know, the thing's gonna hit. Of course not, because this like changes directions every 2 seconds. Bother shooting, he's gonna turn around. Oh? Ah, yeah, there it is. Not even gonna run out of darts at this rate. My longneck's just gonna break. At least out of the redwoods. Into a arguably more dangerous area. But can I stop getting thrown side to side? As I get thrown side to side again. I'm not even enjoying this anymore, I'm just mad. Like, I put in a total of nearly 140 darts into this thing and it hasn't knocked out. Have they made its torpor like a Giga's? Is that... Can I? I mean, even a Giga's torpor has a dot, right? There's no dot on this guy. How are these not hitting? Here we go again. Just bloody changing directions 20 times. Not just body shots either, headshots. I've hit this thing with multiple headshots. And it's like, no. I don't want a 10. I don't want a knockout, sorry. I couldn't care if it bloody knocked out and got eaten at this rate. I just want to see this thing drop. Like I said that like half an hour ago. But I legitimately want to know if it's possible for this thing to drop. Doesn't seem to be. Seems this guy's torpor is infinite. That was a headshot. They actually gone through 2 long necks. Time to knock this thing out. I don't understand. Any creature, barring a Giga, would have been knocked out by now. For fuck's sakes. Now it's broken. Great. Ow. Seriously, I can change ammunition? Well, that would have been nice to know. Not like this thing's gonna go down anyway, but, you know. Yeah, try to do this the nice way, mate. Now I'm actually gonna run the risk of killing this thing. Part of me doesn't care. I thought that was a headshot. I didn't think that was body shot damage. Was it 212? Jesus. You're either gonna knock out or die. Why can I hit shots more consistently with a crossbow than I can a long neck? Mind telling me why you stopped? How are these things missing? What? I don't want to press anything. Not while I'm up here. I don't like hearing that heartbeat. It's low on health and I shouldn't be. Where have you gone? Any day now, Quetzal. Like, what do I have to do? Oh my god, it's out. Oh my god, I didn't think it was possible. Alright. Now, flatten off so you don't send me flying. How do I... I don't know how I detach. Oh, this is an amazing spot. For it. Genuinely don't care. Just want this thing. Whatever is banging on my... What? Oh, it's a Megatherium. Hi. I honestly just want to block sight of this thing. To anything that might potentially hit it. That's all I'm trying to do just here. That should be fine. No string attached. That's it. 5,000 health, 1,000 weight, 1,400 stamina. Megatherium is freaking me out. That's a 145. Okay. 4%. Fucking hell, dog. Like the bang that he makes every time he jumps up or moves is ridiculous. Okay. He's definitely going to need biotoxin, which I'm glad I grabbed it. Can I? Can you not come over this way? I know you're a 145, but that does not exclude me from killing you. Because, I mean, I can get a Megatherium into a trap. That's not difficult. I know this looks absolutely horrendous, but I'd rather it be there than not. I don't want any opportunity for something to pop up and go, ooh, yes. And he's not going to run out of mutton for 90. I already know the perfect name for you too. I'm going to name you Peter. P-I-T-A. Why Peter, you may ask? It's an abbreviation. Pain in the ass. Because that's what you were. Hello, Argent. 95. That's a dire bear, too. I'm gonna leave the Megatherium. That's a 140. Whoa. Okay. Land of the high levels. Yeah. Hello, Lincoln. Flyers are definitely the main concern with this Quetzal. I'm good, Lincoln. How are you? Well, good now, I should say. I wasn't good 10 minutes ago. Oh yeah. I think it's good. How long have you been playing? I know you're a 140, but you keep hitting me, dude. You're gonna have problems. I don't want to kill you. I'd rather tame you. I can't. A while, but I never ever played properly. I mean, to be fair, I don't play properly either. Does it mean properly by, like, exploring the caves and getting the artifacts, taking out the bosses? I've never played properly. I ain't about that life. I'm curious if normal prime meat does any better than cooked mutton. I know cooked mutton is supposed to be like the best outside of kibble for carnivores. Can't hurt to try. I had to pick a diplo that's not even going to let me kill it. Alright, well. Paris or Ethereum? Sure. Come here, prime meat. I need to be careful too, because this is prime viola territory, so I don't want to get bounced off a tree. That will do. Well, I'd rather the rest of it. Thank you. Was that 23? It's dangerous going to the Quetzal with that diabell hunting me, but I should be okay. 22%. No, and you just ate. Give me that. Was that 22.2? Yeah, 22.7s. That gave it like just under 5%. Let's see what this does. Cooked mutton is supposed to take the taming effectiveness down quite a bit too, but it doesn't seem to be doing that. Not that I care about a perfect tame. It's not a 145 or anything. But yeah. Oh, oh man. Can't believe there's a 140 diver and a 140 megatherium over here as well. Part of me wishes I brought the taming pen. I'd at least knock out the megatherium, because that'd be good for the broodmother boss. I say as I talk about not defeating the bosses. Never played properly before. I might do it this stream or this series, but haven't made up my mind yet. I do need. Actually, okay. Game freak out later. You just ate one prime meat. How much did that give you? Yeah, that nearly gave you 10%. So I'm gonna leave the prime meat on you. Keep the mutton. Pick me up. Oh, no, you got plenty of prime meat on you. What is weight frail again? Is that lower of its parents' weight stats? That's not good. Doesn't matter because I'm not using you for breeding. If anything, I'll just use you to get a better... Can these Morphodons piss off? Get a better, Quetzal. Via a taming pin on the back of its saddle. Matter of fact. Quet's platform is 97. Okay, so it's ages away, but... Honestly, I just need a Quetzal that I can ride. Doesn't need to be the best. From, like... What's that? 30... I am from New Zealand, mate. Although you wouldn't know because I've been told I've apparently got an American accent and an Australian accent as well. Don't ask me where it came from because I don't know. I'm gonna be in this for the long haul. Oh. I thought it was a mix between Aussie and American. Yes. Oh boy. Just be glad you didn't come in like half an hour to an hour ago, because I was cussing out my ass. That Quetzal did not want to go down England. Interesting. I've actually got a couple friends in England. Although, we've never actually met them, obviously. I'll go up here and see if the Giga has respawned. For those just tuning in, we came up here. All sitting just at the entrance. And it doesn't look like they've respawned. Or they've respawned in a different area, but I don't think they're going to. I mean, there are 3 Giga spawns on the map, and they spawned all there, which I don't think has ever happened before, but... That's a yellow drop. At 80 health, I could definitely go for that. And I'm just trying to kill time waiting for this Quetzal to tame up, because... we go to... no. Tame's in progress. Is your torpor going up? Yeah, it is. Okay. Biotoxin is great for long tames because it gives them torpor, but it doesn't give it all right away. It slowly gives it to them, because if it's not going up, it's going down. If it's not going down, it's going up. So you want it to go up at the slowest possible rate that it can, and Biotoxin's perfect for that. And I've got thousands. I've got 3,000 Biotoxin or so in my my fridge back at base, just because early on I got a Archelon, and they have immunity to jellyfish, so I just went around murking a whole bunch of jellyfish. It was great, and that's very interesting, actually. A couple of stone pieces, some silica pearls, metal pieces. That'll help a bit when I go and get, well, more metal. Because we do have a new silica kind of pearl farm up by Kano Island, up by base. But originally we were going to the mosh pit over to the far east. To be fair, I could actually go and go back up there and harvest some while I'm waiting. Nah. I'd rather stay relatively close by. What I will do though is look along the trees. Not that we got attacked, we were flying through the redwoods like nobody's business before, trying to knock out that Quetzal, but I would be interested to see if there's any thylas around. That's a Ceratosaurus. Because I've actually only seen one thyla on this playthrough, and it was a little like 15. So I would absolutely love to get my hands on like a high level. Fortunately, they're so difficult to spot. And usually, it's a case of you don't spot them, they spot you. And if they spot you, it's over. Oh! Is that right? Level 20 Alpha Carno. That's, that's probably 10 pounds of nope. Ain't going. I know that I'd be able to actually take out an Alpha Carno right now. Just because its bleed attack is absolutely brutal. Is that a Thyla? It's a mark on the tree. That a Thyla? Yes. Hi, buddy. Level 10 now. Oh. Another one. Pounced off and tried to take that Pteranodon out the sky. There you go. I want to try to get around it and try to find that other one. And they can pounce sideways, so I need to look out. I think I'm safe. Should be one below me on the ground somewhere. Although, good luck trying to spot it between all these trees. What are the fastest water dinos? Fastest would definitely be the Sarko. Sarko is ridiculously fast in water, but it got a nerf. I don't know when it got a nerf, but it got a nerf to its attack speed, and outside of water travel, it's pretty much useless. Like, it attacks so slow. Second would probably be the Deinosuchus, which is the bigger Sarko. And then third, a manta? I believe mantas are pretty damn fast in the water. Dolphins might be a little faster, but it's definitely between those. If you want probably your best bet in the water, Archelon, because they're a passive tame. You can lure them onto land pretty easily and then just feed them biotoxin while standing on their back, which is found down bottom right hand corner of the map on Herbivore Island. There's just a bunch of them. That's where I tamed all mine. There's also Basilosaurus down there, which are also passive tames, and they only require like prime meat, which is a bit easier to get than biotoxin. But they do attract just about everything, and you can't lead them onto land. And then there's baryonyx, which I actually have a baryonyx back at base. I found him at the end of last stream. But they are... Actually, it's the start of last stream. They are probably one of your best water mounts. Early game water mounts, I should say, because they have a stun attack in the water that stuns just about everything. Does a little twirl and, yeah, just stuns everything in the water. So, depending on what level you are, depending on what you do, because... Hang on, Archelon... Archelon saddle's 45. And baryonyx saddle is also... Okay, it's 49. Manta saddle is 28. So you could get a manta early on. Dinosuchus in the island are at the swamps. Although I haven't found too many of them in the swamp recently. They are primarily found in the swamps. Or in the Hidden Valley. I've been told there is a spawn up in the Hidden Valley, where you can see that death marker just below it. There's that little circle of water. That's the Hidden Valley. They do spawn in there as well. And they are also, funnily enough, a passive tame. What you gotta do is get some ghillie armor, if you don't know already. Get some ghillie armor, wait for it to sit with its mouth open. You sneak up to the front of its mouth, feed it, it'll snap shut, then you run away and wait for it to do it again. Just over and over again until it actually tames up. I think the saddle for them's a little bit later though. I haven't found one for Swamp I look at in this game is. I don't know why I can't see the saddle for it. Probably because I'm spelling it wrong. Oh, there you go. No, that's... I would take it's that one at level 74. So, it's quite a ways... Like, I haven't even got there yet. It is, it's quite a late saddle to get. For good reason, because those things are late game tames. They are pretty damn strong. They have a gigabyte, which does like so much damage. You charge it up, and it kind of does a leap forward and chomps like it does when you feed it, and it does thousands. It's insane. I don't know, because I've never personally tamed one. I've just seen others tame them. I don't know how good of a, like, an everyday water mount they are. Oh god, this Spinosaurus. I will take a baryonyx or an Archelon. Probably a baryonyx because they can also run on land. God, there's only one of you. Now, did the Quetzal get hit? No. Perfect. And it's actually going to be a perfect tame. But yeah, I honestly, if you're gonna go for a water mount, I would go for the baryonyx, just because it's good on land and in the water. It's partly outmatched in the water unless you're going for Tusos and Moses, which 78 and okay, if I can spell 91. They are Stone Farmer, Doedicurus. Doedicurus is your best, your only stone gatherer, I believe, in the game. And I'll show you once this Quetzal gets up. We'll take off. But Doedicurus is absolutely ridiculous. Found where? So there it is. Any mountain you can find Doedicurus. They are they're armadillos essentially. What is your stats? 1200 weight, 1600 stamina. Yeah. Okay. Not the greatest Quetzal, but he's mine. That's fine. So any mountain is like the safest bet. If you want a potential chance, straight east of the volcano, which I'm pointing at just there, that giant mountain, over where the snow meets the grass on the far east side, there's a place on the beach called the Mosh Pit. You can find those over there as well. That's where I found locked out and found the 150, which is max. The hill just there in the redwoods is a good spot as well. Or I believe they have a chance of spawning down in Herbivore Island, but don't quote me on that because I haven't personally found one down there. I know Anki spawn down there, which are your metal gatherers, but I'm not sure if Doedic spawn down there. But yeah, best bet, any mountain, or if you want sort of a lottery pick, pretty much, go to the Mosh Pit. Because yeah, no problem. They are your stone gatherers. They are the only stone gatherers. They have ridiculous weight reduction on stone as well, and depending on the melee damage, and your settings, they gather like 300, anywhere from 100 to 300 stone per rock you hit. And they can carry thousands. I mean, I think my Doedicurus currently has around 800 weight, and I can load them up with about 5,000 stone. So when I did my base building last stream, I basically took him, hit a couple rocks, filled up his inventory, led him back to base, and just crafted everything I needed. It's not for everybody. I get the appeal of playing vanilla, but if you're on Ascended, which I would imagine you are, I would look to install the Pullet mod, which makes it, it's something that should be in the game, like in the base game, honestly, and it's for free, so there is no real reason not to get it. And it's why you can see this little menu above that you probably won't have, but it allows you to pull just about any item, any resource in the game to your inventory, Dino's inventory, a storage container, any crafting, like anything with an inventory space, it can pull it to. And as you can see, it's just a whole list of things. And then for crafting, you can go, like, say you're building a wood base, you select the wood wall, you go up here and you say 10, and then you press this, pull, and if you've got the resources around you in a specific radius, it'll pull the necessary stuff to craft 10 wooden walls. Which is just so helpful. It's such a quality of life thing. How do you spell it? Just pull space it, and then it should, 2 of them will come up. It's the official one, not the testing one. I'll get back to base and I'll go to the menu and show you, just so you're absolutely positive, because there is a beta and there is the official. In fact, I'll stop down here. And this is the hidden valley too, by the way. Just where I am, hang on the map. Just here. Okay, save. Just make sure it actually saves and I don't spawn back. This. Oh, actually, mod list. Mod list.
You're Helena Walker.
My mods, and no, installed. Yes, pull it. Pull it, but think about it.
Do you know how I feel?
And
Do you know
yeah,
what it's like
this
to
one,
want someone
it's
back with you more
honestly,
than anything?
I don't 100 dislikes. I don't understand that, but yeah, it is honestly just insane. Complete game changer, and if you don't mind playing with a mod, I don't think it disables trophies. Don't quote me on that though. But yeah, absolutely recommend getting it. Now, please spawn me back here. Yep, sweet. A little bit of lag loading in first. Dismiss that. Let's see if there's a Dinosuchus down here just to prove my point. I appreciate it. No, all good, mate. I am happy to help. And there is a beaver dam down there. I tried to move all these beavers last night over base. I think I said this earlier, just so I could have beaver dams in my backyard, but unfortunately I think they either despawned or ran back, which does suck, but it's whatever. It's not too far to obviously fly to get them. And this is the base area so far. I mean, I started it yesterday. I did a little bit more off camera, but I still have a lot of ideas for this place. And it's such a large open area too that it's just very easy. Now, throw out the Quetzal. Okay. This is my baryonyx that I tamed. Not I tamed the start of last stream. These guys are absolutely amazing. So, obviously they run on land, they swim in the water. They don't give you an oxygen stat, so just obviously look out for that. But this is the attack that I'm talking about. This whip attack, that stuns everything. Everything except the super large dinos like Mosas and Tusos, I believe it stuns. If there was actually anything in the water, I'd be able to show you. But the thing I love most about baryonyx, though, other than their multi-purpose, is the fact that they instant harvest everything they kill. So if I could actually find something. There's just nothing around here. Oh well. But yeah, they instant harvest. Oh, here we go. Everything that they kill. So, 1, stole my cryopod. And 2, and 3. Notice how it died, an instant harvest. Give me that. No, give me that. And yeah. So, it's great for when you're, well, killing fish, for starters, because you can do that swipe attack and just kill all the fish in a certain area. And baryonyx tame, they heal wicked fast off fish meat. So if you were to kill a bunch of fish at once, your health would just skyrocket if it was low. Obviously mine isn't, but yeah, that's why, and they only eat fish meat too. So if, say you've got a trough set up, like I do, you'd have to make sure there's fish meat in it, otherwise they won't eat. I don't worry about it in this trough just because he's got it all and he's the only one that eats it, so I don't need to worry. As long as he's got fish meat, he's not going to starve. But yeah, narcotic. Chuck that in there, right? Yes. I'll chuck these back. And another great thing about the pull-up mod, so see this is broken, if I go up here, click this, it'll pull, as you can see in the top left, and now I can just repair. And I don't have to individually pull all the items in here to craft, or to repair. Let's see. Silica barrels go in here, and that's my logout box. I left all the building stuff there. That's fine. Chuck all the frost stuff in there. Biotoxin back in the fridge. As you can see, I've got a ton of biotoxin, and the mutton was somewhat useful. I'll chuck the cryopods back in here. I'll throw out Quetzal bait. I mean, he tried, but he wasn't the right dino for the job. How much weight do you get per 50? Alright, that's not terrible. I'll probably just be, obviously, pumping that. Don't all have levels. Alright, where's my Dodic? Here he is. So, he's already got stuff on him, but yeah, he's got 830 weight. Let me just demonstrate what these guys can do. So, rock, 300, another swing, another 300, another swing, 300, and before you know it, you've got a whole inventory full of stuff, as people don't, fucking Jesus, don't respect, yeah.